This is the Olight Oclip, one of the most versatile EDC lights that I own, and I really do think you guys will enjoy this one. Okay, so we'll go ahead and get the box out of the way and we'll go over the light itself. The light itself weighs 1.6 ounces, and the max lumen on this is going to be 300 lumens with medium at 100, low at 10, and a moonlight mode at 1.5 lumens. The runtime on Moonlight, which is 1.5 lumens, is going to be 30 hours, which is an incredibly long amount of time. 1.5 lumens, it doesn't seem like a lot of lumens, but when you're absolutely in the pitch dark, if you just need to see something, if you drop something in the cab of your truck or something, you can use it for that. It works just fine. Low is going to be at 10 lumens. That runs for 12 hours, which if you're using it for tedious tasks or if you just need a little bit of light, it's going to work good. Medium is 100 lumens. This is what I usually run it at, and that's going to run 90 minutes. 100 lumens, that's going to be good enough to walk around with. And I'll show you guys how I attach this light on me when I'm walking around. It also has a red light mode, which is 4 lumens, and that lasts 5 hours. The max throw on it is 70 meters with the max candela at 1,300 candela. The battery is a 280 milliamp battery. Okay, now we'll go over the actual body of the light and how it mounts. So the light itself is just bigger, just smaller than a 12 gauge, 2 3/4 shell. It has a clip on here. This clip actually has knurling on it with a little ledge. So once you put on something that's hard to slip off. There's also a magnetic piece in here. This is a steel mag, and it's not going anywhere, guys. So if you're working outside of your truck or something, you're changing a flat tire, you can hook it up to your truck and have a little bit of light there. The light itself is actually rechargeable. It comes with a charging cord, and right here is the charging port. It's USB-C. Now, the charge time on this, I believe, is 1 hour. Don't quote me on that though. Now, I'll go ahead and show you guys how I actually use this in my EDC. So this is how I use it in my EDC. I just clip it on the back of my hat here, and the clip is really strong and sturdy, so it's not going to go anywhere. I've actually ran and I've threw my hat all over the place. I've actually threw my hat off my porch to see if the light would get knocked off, and it hasn't. But what I'll do is I'll take the hat and I'll just wear it normally like this, and then when I need to use the hat, I'll turn my head backwards, and the power button's right here, and it's easy to get to. Now, another way I actually use this, I'm holding my phone this time, guys. Now, another way I actually use this light is hooked to my chest rig here, and it actually seals completely up, and it's not going anywhere. This is good for checking paper targets in the dark, or if you're just walking the trail or your property line. This is really good just to see. That way you're not blinding yourself. You can use the red light on here and just take a gander on what else is going on. Okay, I have my lights turned down. I'll go ahead and show you guys the different modes on this. So right here is going to be your power button. If you hold that down for 1 to 2 seconds, that's going to give you the moonlight mode, which is going to be 1.5 lumens right here, which that runs uh 30 hours right there. So that's going to be plenty enough light to do what you need to do. Now to get to the low mode, all you have to do is hold it down, which is that's going to be your low right there, that's going to be 10 lumens, which is 12 hours, and then you hold it again. That's going to be medium, which is 100 lumens for 90 minutes, which is plenty enough to bright. Yeah, I'm reading the directions because this thing has so many options. It's not really hard to remember. I just mainly use the moonlight mode, to be honest with you. And then you hold it again. That's going to give you 300 lumens for 1 minute, and then it's going to drop down to 180 for 60 minutes, which 300 lumens out of this little light is pretty phenomenal. If you okay, we'll go ahead and show you the red light mode. So you're just going to take your power button here and you're going to click it twice, which that's going to give you red light, and that is going to be 12 lumens for, I believe that's going to be run for it's 4 lumens, and that's going to run for 5 hours. And then you just double click it to turn it back to white mode, and then click it off with a one press. There is also a strobe mode on here, so you're going to take your power button and you're going to hit it 3 times, and that's going to be strobe. Along with the red light mode, this is what I use for when I'm walking the dog or if we're going out in the woods. I'll take the red light and I'll hold it down for 1.5 seconds or half a second, and it'll actually flash, and I'll actually put that on her collar. This would actually be good if you're walking or if you're a bicyclist too. And you just press it again to turn it off. There's a beacon mode on here too, so if you hit your light once, you're gonna tap the power button 3 times and it'll go into beacon mode. You just gotta give it a second there. That is beacon mode. And it just flashes spontaneously like that.